The crime of genocide entails five different types of actions, which can occur for genocide to then be seen. The first is killing, and we've seen over 60,000 killed in Gaza already. Physical and mental harm being committed. We've seen over 140,000 injured, many more also with mental harm. And I think also very important is inflicting conditions of life calculated to bring about the destruction of the group. And we see that in many ways, the destruction of agricultural fields and food warehouses, bakeries, creating conditions of starvation. And we've seen that 90% of housing has been destroyed, deliberate attacks on humanitarian aid workers, and limitation on the amount of humanitarian aid coming in. And so all these together constitute actions which the majority of our voting members believe to constitute genocide. And this is combined with intent. That's a really important stipulation within the Genocide Convention. It's indicative through actions and statements, and we see senior government leaders and military leaders along across the last almost 2 years now, making statements which together we believe constitutes an intent to destroy, such as dehumanizing language, which we see in many cases of genocide, talking about Palestinians as human animals. As well as the conflation of Palestinian civilians with Hamas and an intent to destroy Hamas in its entirety, meaning that anyone in Palestine is fair game within Gaza. Of course, the government has the right to defend self-defense, but any military action has to be proportionate. And what we're seeing here goes well beyond what is necessary in military terms. And it's never legal to commit crimes against humanity, war crimes, or genocide as part of a military campaign. And so, from that perspective, while the military action of Israel is, of course, in principle justified after the horrendous attacks by Hamas, it doesn't justify all means to accomplish.